My name is Jason Licker. I'm a pastry chef. I play with butter and sugar all day. I decided to go into pastry actually when my mother was diagnosed with lung cancer and I was 19 years old. Growing up, we were very fat, typical American family, growing up on Twinkies and Coca-Cola. When she was diagnosed, she was put on a low sugar, low carb, low fat diet, and that's when we actually started cooking together. And when we started making muffins one day, something just clicked. It was that muffin magic, and that was it. I simply just fell in love with making pastry. I've been a pastry chef for 21 years, living in Asia for 12, in Shanghai, Macau, Hong Kong, Bangkok, Hong Kong. I think by living in Asia, it helped evolve my pastry philosophy into balancing your palate, utilizing sweet, sour, bitter, and salty. Because in America, it's just sweet on sweet. A hot fudge sundae is ice cream, hot fudge, marshmallow. But using Asian ingredients, you can make a dessert that has white chocolate balanced out by shiso and yuzu, which is a completely different experience. For those who never tried Asian desserts, no matter where you would go, wherever you travel, I would try one. Just go outside your comfort zone. For example, Thailand, mango sticky rice. In Hong Kong, mango pudding. I would say just try everything. I think the more that you go outside your comfort zone, the more knowledge you acquire. I think it's every chef's dream to write a cookbook. I started seeing people self-publishing and I was like, if this guy could do it, hell, I could do it. So I asked my friend who's one of the greatest photographers I know, Jason Lang, I'm like, hey man, do you want to do a book with me? And the first thing he said was no. He's like, I don't know if pastry books will sell. He's like, I don't know. And then after force feeding him 10 desserts, he's like, let's do it. I think self-publishing was just not going against the grain. I just think I've always gone the road not taken. While I was up and coming with other chefs in New York, I just packed my bags and moved to China. So I like to do things like on my own terms, and then I find happiness in that. I think this cookbook is different than other pastry cookbooks because it's about the ups and downs in life, the struggles, the successes, and it's also, I did it for myself. It was a challenge to myself to see if I could do it. And I did it and kicked ass. In the foreword I wrote, you really need to experience the bitter before you can taste the sweet. I think that's a motto for me in life and for most people, because until you experience tragedy, you don't know how great happiness can be. So I dedicated this book to my mother, who passed away when I was 19. I was a mama's boy, and I think this was a dedication to her because I think I've never gotten over it. And hopefully with this, I can start to move on. I think if you've ever lost somebody, it's impossible to get over.